African Americans, I need you to listen and listen well. You are not African, nor are you American. You are Indian. You are indigenous to this land here in what is now called America, United States of America, to be exact. Now, understand that it was our Indian ancestors who allowed the Europeans to come over here. They needed assistance to get away from England, to break away from the rule of King George III. They were being dominated, controlled, and ruined over there and oppressed. So the Iroquois nation actually allowed them to come over here and taught them their system of government. Understand that we already had our own government set up. We had our own flag, and we actually had about 6 presidents before they even came over here. So no, George Washington was not the first president. Now, when the American Revolutionary War broke out, melanated Indians found themselves fighting against their own kinsmen because some were for British, sided with the British, others sided with the who are now called American, which are the colonial rebels, the people who are dominating, controlling us, and oppressing us here on our own land in the United States of America. After many of the melanated Indian nations, understand there were many different types of Indian nations over here. There was Iroquois, there was Choctaw, Cherokee, so many different ones. And many of those melanated Indian groups helped the colonial government, who is now ruling right now in America, to sponsor military support for their new colonial government. Now, let me tell you, not only did that ruin us as a people, but also many of our ancestors were seduced by European lifestyle, customs, and traditions. And not only that, they were also attracted to the worship of the Europeans' God, Jesus. All of this helped assist to pave the way for European occupancy here in our land, which is called America, because it has not only gained control of our land, they also gain control of our spirits and also of our minds, as you can see here. That God is not yours. That God, Jesus, is not going to save you. That's the Europeans' God. This is not the God of our ancestors. Our ancestors did not worship Jesus until the Europeans came over here to what is now called America. Give them back their God. That is not your God. It's not going to save you. Do you see all of the ruin that it has done to us since they have taken control? We're still getting shot down in the streets and oppressed.